What? Yeah, okay, I'm about to say what? We did update it. Alright, what's in me 29? I'm at 80 overall. Nice. Solid 80. Traffic first. Alright. We're versing damn what you call it? Damn Clippers. Alright. It is
The
them
2K
John
Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. Hosting the series tonight in Los Angeles, it'll be the Clippers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason. They're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak. And here we go, the NBA Finals. Two contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and the Los Angeles Clippers. You look at the Clippers, they're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And it does not get any bigger than this. The NBA Finals, the world's attention fixed.
I think what do you dunk it?
On this court tonight, but surrounded by the embrace of their home crowd, they'll look to start this series with a win.
That's certainly the idea, Greg. I mean, use the home court advantage to your benefit right from the start. I mean, if they get the win here in game one, the buzz in the city and among these fans will just continue to increase. In game two, that advantage becomes even bigger.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the Pacers. Bennett in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then there's Ellis. And it's Hill in at the center.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls for Monte Ellis. Now here's Paul. Crawford outside. Griffin kicks to Paul. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Ellis. Allen. Jordan with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Crawford, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the bucket. Good. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Paul. Pulls it from the elbow. And he gets it to go.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Indiana. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Bennett, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
The pregame speech wasn't much, as he told me his team is pumped enough to get the NBA Finals underway as it is. He said the only thing he told them was that this is what they've fought for all year, and if they want it, go out and take it. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Pacers leading by 9. Puts up a 3. They get it back. They shoot again, and the layup good by Hill.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Los Angeles with another miss. And George, here we go. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Paul George on top, second, Jordan Hill.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Now here's Griffin. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by George.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Now here's Bennett. Tight defense on him. And George kicks to Bennett. Jordan with the rebound.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence. Allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Pierce. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Pierce has got his first 2 points of the night. Pacers leading by 13. Ellis dishes to Bennett. Back to Ellis. To the paint. And stolen by Jordan. Now Paul. He's got 6 and stolen by Bennett. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And he bangs it home with one hand.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
And Bennett throws it down.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Crawford, no luck. And again, Indiana running the floor. 18 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul has got that hot hand going.
Pacers leading by 15. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for Allen.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Crawford. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Ellis outside. He kicks to George.
Actually, it
Passes
doesn't
it to
tell us
Shoots from 14.
who the hell cut.
That
It
ball,
just says
nice
don't
feed that
cut
time from George. George has got his third assist
anyone to
on
be
the
a
night.
player, and to be a
Clippers trail
damn
by
coach.
17. Here's Paul. Throws it up high, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
Hey, guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
This far looks like a blowout.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Jordan. Johnson comes in for Pierce. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Allen. Hill comes in for George. And it's Hill in for Ellis. And the shot is good. 10 points for Chris Paul.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Clippers trail by 17. And here is Paul. He's got 10. The pass to Redick. Dallenberg sets a screen for Redick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by... Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that right.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Bennett. He's already got 16 points and 4 steals.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
Now here is Hill, looking for his first basket still in this one. Paul with the ball. 36 seconds left in the first. And Griffin slams it in.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Turner. And that one's good. 18 points for Freak.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Paul passes to Redick. The feed to Griffin. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Paul with the bucket.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to Turner. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 21.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean,
both these teams battled hard to win their conference. We asked Freak about the importance of winning. You know, Clark, how long for the Clippers? Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Pierce. And Paul subbed in for J.J. Redick. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Solomon Hill comes in for George. Bennett's checked in for Ellis. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Hill. And so in the game for the Pacers, Bennett in a 2-guy. Hill is out there with LaVoy
my
Allen.
damn man.
Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He finished with 22 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night,
playing horse?
I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
To the inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Bennett. 12 points for Allen.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Bennett. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Griffin's shot is off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Hill from 13 feet. It goes down. Hill's got 8.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Over in the corner, Paul. Clock at 6. Screen by Dallenberg. Right side, Griffin. The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 22 points for Freak.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Hill with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Paul kicks to Dallenberg, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They're gonna get going. Banked in off the glass. Dallenberg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And taken away by Johnson. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Indiana out in front as they end the second.
What a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
Why by yourself, man?
I know I can't just try and go right at him every time.
All right, guys, let's focus for a few minutes. We've earned the chance to...
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get...
No. Let's send you something.
Going again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Pierce in at the small forward spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Paul. Picked by Griffin.
He can shoot.
Paul outside and stolen by Bennett. Drops in the breakaway layup. Bennett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The shot by George, wide open. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 6 points for Paul George.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Jordan kicks to Crawford. Jordan the screen. 5 on the clock. There's Crawford with the 3. That's good. Crawford's got 12 points in the game. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hill, soft touch off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Alvin on the mic.
Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
Up on the mic.
On the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1.
Hold on.
Turner's checked in for Lavoy Allen. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
How about the mic?
Paul goes in. Pierce wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
I'm in the party rate. That should be. Yeah, okay.
Crawford with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Pass to Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. Jordan the screen. Here's Griffin. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
That's his first personal foul.
For Indiana, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That's good from Turner. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. And he makes both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Poked away and stolen by Bennett. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the dunkie. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
For Indiana, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And that one's good, Ellis.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Boy.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
George dishes to Bennett. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Jordan against Hill. Jordan the pass to Paul. They can't stop the run with that one. For Indiana, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul with the screen for Jordan. With the fadeaway. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint, outside for George. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Johnson, he's checked in for Paul Pierce.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys.
No.
He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Jordan the screen. Redick inside the line, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Jordan inside. Bennett's there. They get it again. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. And yes, sir, that one drops. Griffin's got 16 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Hill, a screen on Johnson. And George, here we go. Here's Turner, and Griffin sends it back. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Paul.
What's my freaking speed?
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
George dishes to Bennett. Baseline try. Off the left rim and out. L.A. has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Kicks it to Griffin. A baseline J. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the Clippers making a switch here. Gallenberg's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Lavoy Allen comes in for Hill, and it's Solomon Hill in for Paul George. And it's sent back from Gallenberg. Allen, that's good. Here's Paul. 14 points for him. Dishes it to Redick. Inside, Gallenberg. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
Here's Los Angeles now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Johnson outside. And again, Blake Griffin. Griffin's got 12 points in just the second half.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Feeds to Redick. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight, and Bennett throws it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
He is just really almost playing.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Paul with the ball and slam dunk by Johnson. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Yeah, top of the damn night.
So the whistle blows.
Bacon?
On the shot, 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Indiana, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Good. Bennett's got 43 points.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Reddick. The shot misses. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Johnson. Pierce comes in for Marcus Thornton. And Chris Paul subbed in for Langston Galloway. The Pacers also changing it up. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Allen. And Bennett subbed in for Donald Sloan. On the court for Indiana, Bennett, he's in at point guard. Also Livingston out there. Hill is out there with Solomon Hill. And it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. Paul kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Hill. Now the Pacers moving it up. Freak with the ball.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And that one's good by Pierce.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
It's Hill on the wing. Passes it to Holmes. Indiana moving it around. Here is Livingston. Here's Bennett. Off target from outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Paul kicks to Crawford. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The kick out to Hill. The dish to Hill. He feeds it to Bennett. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And it's Paul penetrating. He kicks to Dallenberg. And good on the basket. Cooking.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Livingston. Hill left side. The feed to Bennett. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. And Paul over to help. Here's Bennett. No good with the triple. The Clippers have gotten just under 45% of the in the fourth. 4 of 9. And Pierce, here we go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Livingston kicks to Bennett. Lets it go from the wing. Dallenberg grabs the board. Dallenberg's got 5 rebounds tonight. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Drops in the tray. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Huh?
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bennett by himself. Rips down the...
I'm dead. Oh, damn. My phone's like on 9.
Breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Paul, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Paul's been great. 19 points and 18 dimes. The motor on this guy is...
Huh? Damn.
Amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for the Clippers. Thornton comes in for Paul Pierce. Turner's checked in for Indiana.
I'm like, what?
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Bennett to the inside, and stolen by Thornton.
Oh no, I'm tripping. Oh no, okay.
Over in the corner, Paul buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know?
Yeah,
have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And Thornton kicks to D'Alembert. He dishes it to Crawford. Johnson sets the screen for Crawford. Fires at the elbow. And it's Johnson again missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, wow.
Come on, keep it up. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
Here's Hill. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And he gets it to go. Livingston's got 6 here in this quarter.
And turnovers always a factor. They've become a big factor in this game.
And they're starting to reap the benefits here, guys. Points off those turnovers, they hold a huge advantage.
And that one's good.
He's feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside Turner kicks to Livingston. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box
Damn
score
it.
window dressing. And all it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And Turner kicks to Bennett. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Holmes goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
We got to forget about that one.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
Sir. That's the worst badge I think to get is a microwave. I think it is. No. I was like heat up shoot or something like that. I don't know. I never have like a worst badge in each NBA game to get. They like, don't get this badge, or you gotta be like this or that, yada yada yada. How much do we get? 2,000 plus 3,000. Yes, okay, but what's just a finals? There you go, finals. Alright. Should I spend? Pass first. So on my words, I got all Rising Star MVP and most improved player. I'm leading. Let me see Hall of Fame. I got 1. I'm playing. What season? League leaders, team stats. Oh, team interests. I'm the Warriors? Damn. Okay. Endorsements. Alright. We win game 1. Game 2. Alright, let's keep it simple.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friend Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. Hosting the series tonight in Los Angeles, it'll be the Clippers going up against the Indiana Pacers.
Hello?
Taking a look at the Pacers, here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason. They're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak.
Well,
we all know what happened in the first game. Just how big is the impact, Shaq, of that road win in this series?
You know, a road win, Ernie, can change the whole dynamic of the whole.
Uh-oh.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing Los Angeles. You take a look at Los Angeles. This is a game they need desperately to win tonight after coming up short in game.
Come on, 2K.
1.
Absolutely critical that they win this game. I mean, after surrendering home court advantage in Game 1, they have got to win this one. Otherwise, the series and really their season could be over before they know it.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I mean, the stakes really couldn't be higher for them. I've always thought that in a series, the next game is always the most important. We'll see if that...